Hello and welcome to another episode of Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today. Okay, so we've got more goodies on the table for you. You might be wondering, what the heck is that? Well, now that is called an Echo Flashhopper. And this dates back to about, I think it's 1988, 1987, around that sort of time. Now again, this is something else I came across on another YouTube channel, which I'm sure you're all familiar with as well, which is Ampro Engineering, and also Luke's Vintage RC Cars. Now I'll put links to both of those channels in the description if you're not aware of them. But yeah, check them out. Super cool content. But yeah, so I came across this on those channels, and I thought, so it's basically, if you look at it, it is a clone of a grasshopper, as you can see there. Very similar in looks. So not as weighty though as the real grasshopper. So what can I tell you about this then? So if we look at it, it does look, very much like a Tamiya grasshopper. It's got the same setup, suspension, and probably just as good as that one. So there's probably not a great big deal difference there. It's got the same style bumper, and it's got the same style nudge bars, I should say, and the lights there. So, it is almost a exact copy of the Tamiya grasshopper. Now, there is a difference on the body shell. The rear is fully enclosed, unlike grasshopper there. But to tell you what, the driver figure in it, which I'll try and bring the camera over to in a minute, or towards the end of the video, is fantastic. It's really cool. It's really detailed. Something as ace really on this type of toy. If you imagine, I don't know what this would have been. I don't know when you could buy it. £20, £25 maybe, 30. I don't know. Back in the day, I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. But I'll just lift it up. You can see there. You can see how it's pretty much identical to the Tamiya grasshopper here. Same type of suspension, arms, and the brace there, and I say the bars there. Tyres are also very similar. Not quite as soft as grasshopper ones, but they are a bit harder. But obviously it is a clone of the grasshopper. Now, question is, why have I bought it? Well, the thing is, what I want to do is, just because I thought it would be a bit of fun really, is I want to make this into a running RC. Now, I know Luke's did that on his channel, but yeah, he actually physically changed the radio equipment in here and got this driving properly without a wire in a box. But I don't want to quite do that, and I know that on Ampro Engineering, I think he likes the things like the clones of the Hornets and Grasshoppers, and I think he wanted that to keep as it is. But what I want to do is, I think it's cool, and I want to see it driving about more like one of these. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to basically take off the body, repair the light. I'm going to take off all the nudge bars and the bumper, because they mount in exactly the same places as on the Tamiya grasshopper, and we're going to make the grasshopper into a flashhopper. So I think that's pretty cool, and it's just something I wanted to do. And also as well, right now there is another one of these that I'm thinking of buying as well. So I'm looking at getting another one, because there's a few variants of this body as well. So I'm looking at getting another one as well, and I'll probably do the same to that. We shall see. But that's the plan for this one. So I just wanted to show you this and tell you what I'm going to do with it. So what I will do is, because a lot of you may not have seen this clone before, I'm going to bring the camera over and just give you a bit of a close-up on it. Okay. So there it is there. You can see how much like a grasshopper it is. You know, I said as well that this was released after Tamiya released the Grasshopper 2, because it's got extraordinarily similar decals and colour scheme to the Grasshopper 2. So it's quite bizarre, that, really. But yeah, I think that's ace. But if I try and get in closer, look at the driver figure. How cool is that? Now, whether I'll get the whole cockpit into the Grasshopper, I don't know. And it'll still fit the chassis with the electrics underneath. I will have to see. But, you know, yeah, it is ace. So yes, there you go. That is the Flashhopper that we are going to be converting, or making the Tamiya Grasshopper look like that, and running it as a proper RC car. So yeah, a bit of a cheap and cheerful, quick video that I wanted to show you. So it's a small project, but I think it'll be quite cool. I look forward to doing it, and I hope you'll enjoy seeing the finished result. So it'll be another thing to crack on with, but it actually shouldn't take too long, really. It should be quite a quick thing to do. Right, anyway, I shall wrap up this video here. Please remember, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving us a thumbs up and a like. And remember, we are on Instagram and on Facebook under Andy Robinson RC. And please, as well, if you haven't already, go and check out Luke's Vintage RC Cars and Ampro Engineering, which I will, as I said, put links into the video description. Okay, look after yourselves, take care, and see you all soon. Bye!